Hello, Trike Patrol fans. Once again, we are back. Thank you for tuning into the official Trike Patrol podcast, and it's your host, Mr. C. So, as always, hope everyone is doing really well. We have an exciting and epic interview dropping here today at the official Trike Patrol podcast. Just yesterday, I interviewed the beautiful Taiwanese model Suki Sen. So, I do want to mention she she's such an amazing model, and it is her birthday today. I believe this podcast is going to drop on the 20th, so stay tuned for that. But I do want to mention she is running a special for her birthday, so subscribe and she'll surprise you with something. So her OnlyFans is onlyfans.com/Suki Sin XX/C16 for the special promo. She's also on Sex Panther. You can find her under Suki Sin. This coming April 10 to 12, she is returning to sign at the Pro 13 booth. More info, Exotica Expo, and this is going to be at the Chicago location. So if you missed her at AVN and X3, she'll definitely be at Exotica. So she's also all over the web. As I said, she has OnlyFans. She's on Fansly, Sukisin XX, loyal fan Sukisin XX. She has a YouTube channel at Sukisin XX. She's also on Facebook, Minx. She's on PH. She's on Cam Soda Chatterbait. So all you really gotta do is search her in Google, Suki Sin. You'll find what you're looking for. For all her links, link.me/Suki Sin XX, and you'll find what you're looking for. So before we get into today's epic interview with the beautiful Taiwanese model Suki Sen, let's talk a little bit about what's happening here at the Globetrotters studio. But also, I do want to give a shout out to the Rub PR for getting this interview lined up. I really appreciate all the hard work that you put into this and the preparation behind this. So here at Globetrotters, we just recently dropped an amazing scene, as you guys know, with Mika Makati. This was shot somewhere in Pampanga. And next week we have Sandra coming to TrikePatrol.com. And you got to love these Angeles City bar girls. I mean, this is what TP was built on. This is what Jimmy and Bruce was doing back in the days, patrolling Angeles City. I do want to mention we're hitting 20 years this year, so we got some epic stuff in the making. So I hope everything pans out, and you guys will. I'm sure you guys will love what's going to be dropping this July to celebrate TP's 20th birthday. So at ASD, I do want to mention we recently dropped a scene with an amazing, beautiful babe in Taiwan. So it's really funny that I mean we're looking at like 4,000 scenes across all of our sites, probably around that. But for the first time ever, we dropped a scene that came right out of Taiwan, and then I'm over here interviewing the beautiful Suki Sin, who's also Taiwanese. So talk about how the universe works, right? So that scene was of Ying Ying. And an amazing scene. Right after that, we dropped back-to-back scenes at ASD. The second one was going to be with, or was with, Sugar. Was it Sugar? It should be Sugar, yes. So another big booty Thai babe. If you're into Thai babes with big booties, this is definitely going to be the scene for you. All right, Tuk Tuk Patrol. We recently dropped a scene on the 9th with Tao, which she is a returning model. So if you love these kinky Thai babes, this is definitely going to be the scene for you. Now on the 23rd, we have another scene dropping, which is going to be this Monday with Ting Tong. She is returning for another threesome scene, or with I think her first scene on TTP was also a threesome. Now I don't know if this is going to be a BGG or a BBG. Let's wait and see. Um, and then I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but we got a lot of great content. I'm looking at the lineup, and it's going to be a great year here at TTP, or over at TTP at MILF Trip. Finally, today, sometime today, Harley Hayes is coming to MILFtrip.com. I really love MILF Trip. It's an amazing site. If you love MILFs, if you just love hot babes from all over the globe, this is definitely going to be the site for you. So please check out MILFtrip.com. At ESD, we've been dropping scenes with Fang. You guys probably know her as Katana. Stunning, joyful, just overall beautiful Spanish slash Chinese babe from Spain. And if you're into it, hey, check out helloladyboy.com. And for the hottest chicas in the DR, please check out toticos.com. And I do want to mention that we do have a Chinese New Year sale happening right now. Save 50% off on your first month. $14.95 for the first month at most of our sites. I think ASD is going to be a little bit more, just because, I mean, you got thousands and thousands of exclusive scenes at ASD. So it's a little bit more, but hey, look at the prices. Compare to all the other prices around the globe, around the world, at your local grocery store. What can you get for $15 nowadays? What can you get for $20 nowadays? Right? So become a member today. Enjoy all of our content at any of our sites. So let's get into today's epic podcast interview with the beautiful Suki Sin. And thank you for tuning in to the official Trike Patrol podcast. And it's your host, Mr. C. All right, TP fans. Once again, we have a very beautiful guest with us here today. We have the beautiful Suki Sin. Hello, Suki.
Hi everyone, I'm Suki Singh.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about yourself?
I'm having a great evening getting to talk to you. I'm very excited, and I'm sure we're gonna have a really good time.
Yes, we are. I'm looking forward to it too.
So first things first, I found out that somebody's having a birthday tomorrow, so I want to wish you in advance happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
And I heard that you have a special sale going on at your OnlyFans.
Yes, I am. I'm having a birthday celebration sale for 65% off on my OnlyFans.
So I will be
So,
sharing all the links and all that. So make sure you guys do click the links and send Suki some love.
thank you.
So the main question always is for adult performers: how did you ever get into the adult industry?
I got into the adult industry in December 2023. And then the reason I got into it is before I'm dancing at a strip club in Seattle, Washington, and I've danced there for like 4 years. And then during COVID, the club closed down for like 2 years, and everyone is starting an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So I started an OnlyFans, and everyone was like, make an OnlyFans, and I did. And then there's like this really viral Instagram page called the Fan Bus, and then they will like pick up random people on the street and film them in the bus. And then at that time, I really wanted to collab with them, so I messaged them on Instagram and I said I want to get on the fan bus. And then they asked me if I have a male talent. And at that time, I'm single and I don't have any male talent. So I say no. And then they give me a Hot Seat Models website and say I can choose whoever I like and they'll book them for me. So then I look through the website and I'm like, whoa, these people are getting paid. I thought like they just go on the bus for free. So then I applied to Hot Seat Model and 2 weeks later they approved me and then they got me to shoot from the fan bus.
So how was that experience? Your first ever professional shoot?
So my first shoot, they flew me to LA and then I actually shoot for the Net Video Girl and I'm really nervous. I
Yeah.
don't know what to expect. And I thought it's going to be like a creepy guy in the basement, like having like a camera, like a casting couch type of stuff. But then later when I got there, they put me in a really nice hotel and then they pay for my airplane flight ticket and my test result. And then on the shoot, I have like a makeup artist, a hairstylist, and everything is really professionally done. And the shoot location is very beautiful, and it's like a really big white house. And then the male talent is a really experienced and very good looking guy. His name is Jack Slater. And then it's just I feel like it's very professional and then it's like not what I expected and I have everything done and the outfit and everything. So I'm very, very nervous, but like I feel like I'm an actress, like I'm really shooting for a movie.
Yeah, they really take care of you. Most studios, and they're gonna make you feel very welcomed and make sure that you have a good experience, right?
Yeah. They take care of everything from like when I fly there and I have like they send me like a Uber and then put me in a really nice hotel and even in the hotel they say whatever I order, it's on them and they'll take care of everything. And then I have a makeup artist, a hairstylist, and she's super nice and she picked my outfit and it's like a really big wide Mediterranean looking mansion and everything is really professionally done and it's like really bright and very beautiful
Yeah.
and then the movie looks really good. It's very colorful and I like it a lot.
Yeah, that's good that you had a good experience. So I'm just curious. So we have like 6 sites, and almost all of our sites are Asian, right? What Asian ethnicity are you?
I'm Taiwanese.
Taiwanese, very nice. It's very interesting. We have about 4,000 scenes across all of our sites, and for the first time ever, yesterday we dropped a scene from Taiwan. So it's just funny how the universe, happens. And now I'm talking to a beautiful Taiwanese model like yourself.
Oh, thank you. You just dropped a Taiwanese thing.
Yeah, from I think it was shot in Taipei. I'm not sure, but it was a very cool scene. They went to like the viral restaurants in Taipei, I believe, and they showed a lot of the delicious street food because I know Taiwan is becoming
Yeah,
very
they have
popular
night
with the.
market.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah,
Wow.
now I'm talking to you, so that's pretty awesome.
That's awesome. I love that.
So, what's the biggest misconception you think people have about you?
I think people they think I'm really innocent and they wonder how I got into industry
Uh huh.
and they think I'm like a foreigner, so I'm really innocent and very sweet and very conservative, etc. But then I feel like when I shoot a movie, it turns on the other side of me, and I'm like more sexual and more exciting and more fun and very adventurous.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen some of your scenes, and you do an amazing job.
Oh,
You put out
thank
really
you.
really good work, and I do appreciate your beautiful content that you do share with everyone.
Thank you so much.
So, how different is Suki Sin off camera?
I think off camera, I'm just like a normal, regular person. Like, I like to sleep in, I like to eat a lot of different food. I love bubble tea. I love hot pot. I love sushi. I'm a foodie and I like to watch YouTube videos, scroll on Instagram, and I like to do like go to the mall and have like a spa day. I like to get a massage. I like to pamper myself. I like to relax. So on the off day, I'm mainly focusing on relaxing and chilling at home. So I might sleep in and scroll on my phone and go to the gym, go have a little spa day and eat some good food and relax and recharge.
Uh, yeah, it's funny you share that because it looks like you have a YouTube channel at Suki Sin XX, and I think you do some like eating videos and you do your spa days. You share that on camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I
what's
have
your
a yes.
what's your favorite kind of food? Curious.
I like all kind of Asian food. I like Taiwanese food, popcorn chicken. I like hot pot. I like bubble
Uh huh.
tea. I like sweets. I like cake. I like matcha. And I like American food like steak and pasta too. But mainly I eat Asian food and more Taiwanese food like hot pot, popcorn chicken, bubble tea, etc.
Have you ever had Filipino food?
Yes,
What's your
I
favorite
like
dish?
the chicken.
Chicken adobo?
Yeah, it has a chicken leg and it's like
Yeah.
really good. In my strip club before, there's like a waitress and she's Filipino.
Mhm.
And every like Christmas and Thanksgiving, and she'll bring Filipino food and she'll bring this chicken and it's like adobo.
Yeah, chicken adobo. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's really good. It's like cooking the sauce,
Uh huh.
and then it's really yummy and it's really delicious. And then that's how I remember the Filipino food, but I also like the sausage. You guys have this kind of sausage with rice. It's really good
Longanisa.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longanisa and fried rice, right? Garlic rice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's really good. Very iconic.
Yeah, and I know, like I said, Taiwan is really getting known a lot more, and hot pots are becoming a lot more popular out here in California. And I've always loved hot pot. I believe it is a Taiwanese thing, right? Hot pot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like the big kind where you can share with 5 to 10
Yeah.
people.
Uh huh.
And then there's like this like mini hot pot is from Taiwan and you eat it by yourself and it comes with like all the veggie and all the meat,
Yeah.
all the food inside and you just cook it and let it heat up and it's really delicious.
Yeah, and it's perfect for places like Seattle where it's like cold and it's always raining. Nothing beats
Yeah,
a cold weather and a nice hot pot, right?
I like to eat a lot of soup. I like hot pot soup. I like noodle soup. I like pho. It's really
Pho. Oh yeah.
comforting. It's
Uh-huh.
like a comfort food. It makes me feel warm and good.
Yes, it totally is. Totally is. So, before you're headed to a scene, let's say, how do you mentally prepare for a scene? Do you have a routine that you've gotten down for? I mean, you shot many scenes already, right? So you kind of know what to expect now, correct?
Yeah, because usually the company will send me like a call sheet.
Uh huh.
So sometimes they have a role I need to play. Sometimes it's a stepmom, step aunt, or it has like a script, or if I need to play, I played Mulan before. So then I'll like look through the script and I'll imagine I'm the character and get into the character. And I'll look up the company's website and see what kind of vibe they're going for. I'll look up my male talent
Uh huh.
and then I'll just read through the script and picture myself in the role. And I like to, just when I do my makeup, I like to listen to music. I like to get in the zone. I like to listen to some sexy song and watch some scene from the company's website and try to get some inspiration. And I feel like a really warm shower and lotion that helps me relax before the scene and make me feel good. And if I feel good and I feel like I can perform very good in the scene.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, especially fans, don't realize there's a lot of preparation that goes into the day before the scene or even right before the scene, right? Or even at this. I mean, just in general, there's a lot of work put into to shooting a scene.
Yeah, because I feel like you have to get into the character, you have to get
Yeah,
into the zone, you have to prepare your hygiene, you have to take a shower, put lotion on, shave, do makeup, douche, a lot of
yeah,
preparation. And I feel like you need to be in a good mood and you want to perform and you're like comfortable in front of the camera and you're ready to kill the scene and it will be a really good scene.
yeah. It's funny you share about the character part because yesterday you could have been the shy girl next door, and now today you're this just home wrecking whore, right? It's just kind of the opposite type of character. So it's hard to prepare sometimes. Switching from left to right.
Yeah. And then I feel like reading the call sheet, and especially if they have a script, a lot of time they'll put like a picture or the inspiration. Like they want to get this angle, they want to get this camera, they want to get this action. And they'll put like a picture and then I'll look through it and I'll imagine I'm doing that. And that helps a lot too.
Yeah, exactly. So, what would you say separates a good scene from a legendary one? Because I mean, that's always the goal for producers, right? For talents, for anyone, we always want our next scene to be the legendary one, right? So, what do you think separates a good scene from a legendary scene?
I feel like the good scene is what everything I mentioned before, it can make it a good scene. And then I feel like a legendary one is like when you have chemistry with the male talent and then you really find him attractive or you like his work, you like how he look. Maybe he's like more dominant because I'm more submissive. So if
Yeah,
he can like dominate me and put me into position or tell me what to do, or like lift me up and do some crazy like action I don't usually get. I think it will be like a legendary scene, like bring out the best side of me and then make it really exciting if it has good chemistry.
yeah, yeah. I totally agree. So, what's your favorite country that you filmed in so far, or have you had the opportunity to film overseas or anywhere else besides here in the states?
No, I only film in the state for now. So since 2023, I traveled to Los Angeles, Las Vegas,
Miami, yeah.
Miami. And my favorite is Miami because I it's my first time ever I've been to Miami. And I remember my first Miami trip is really busy and I went in there like in April and it's really sunny and I stayed close to the beach.
Uh,
So then I'll film a scene and I'll get the check and then I'll go to the beach and then I'll relax over there, enjoy the beach and the sun, and I'll go to the restaurant by the beach. And they have like those like huge seafood restaurant and they
yeah.
have a
Hmm.
whole orchestra. It's like singing, dancing, and it's like really good vibe. And I feel like it's like a work vacation. It's like I can work half day and then I can enjoy the half day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, how about Vegas? Are you a fan of shooting in Vegas?
Yeah, I like shooting in Vegas too. Vegas is like more dry and hotter, but Vegas has a lot of company and there's like a girlfriend film company in Vegas and I love shooting for them. It's for girl scene and I like to shoot with them because they always has a really good plot and then they shoot in a beautiful house and it's like girl and we can get some girl action, some kissing, licking the
Yeah.
pussy. And I like that company. And then one time I went to Vegas during January and it's so cold.
Uh huh.
And I'm really surprised. I thought Vegas is really hot the whole time. But then I find out Vegas is really hot in summer and really cold in winter. So it has like a huge temperature difference.
Uh huh.
And I like to shoot in Vegas because whenever I drive by the strip, I feel like it's really beautiful and different hotel, look very luxurious.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a lot of really good restaurant too.
There is.
So
There is.
I like shooting in Vegas. I enjoy Vegas and it's not so crowded or so much traffic like in LA.
LA. Yeah. Exactly. So, how about LA? What's your experiences in LA? Are you a fan of shooting there?
LA, I feel like they have the most performer and most content creator. So whenever I get to LA, it's really busy. Not only I can shoot for a company, but I can
Collabs.
shoot with other performer and collab with other OnlyFans creator. So whenever I go to LA, it's really extra busy. And then it just feel like a really full, efficient work trip. And every day is fill up like full of schedule. And then we usually shoot around like a Woodland Hill area, and I'll stay at the Hilton Hotel when I first travel there. And even when I'm in the hotel, I'll like same floor, I'll meet like other performer, and I'm like, oh my God, are you
Yeah.
this guy? And then we can like schedule a collab like tonight, you know? It's like there's like performer everywhere.
Yeah, you're right. You'll run into people like in Woodland Hills, all over the valley, Burbank area,
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, just
Mhm.
I've seen you on Twitter or X. I've seen you on
Yeah.
Instagram. You want to collab?
Yeah, I'll see them and I'm like, oh my God, it looks familiar. I think I follow that guy. And then I'll go up, talk to him, and it turns out he's a performer too. Or like in the elevator, and I'll see a woman looking really good and really nice. And then I feel like she's like a performer too.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. So, what are some of your hobbies or passions outside of work?
I like to watch YouTube video. I like to read. I like to listen to Audible book. I like to look into like stock investment and crypto investment and real estate. And I like to scroll like a Red Note. It's like a Chinese app. It's like Reels. And I think that's really interesting.
Uh-huh.
And I like to go to the gym to do some light workout. I like to take my dog to walk around the park.
It sounds like you spend your time wisely when you're not working.
My off time is like my recharge time.
Yeah.
So then I like to do the things I like and make me decompress and recharge. Sometimes when I'm not doing anything, I'm just like laying on the bed or relaxing. Like it helps to relax me too.
Yeah, you have to relax, especially I'm pretty sure you've had weeks where you've just shot back to back to back to back, right? And it'll really take all the energy out of you, right?
Yeah, when I first do my travel shoot, and I always shoot like back to back, and then my agent will call me and ask me and say, "Oh, can you like shoot like 5 days in a row, 6 days in a row?" And I'm trying to make my work trip really efficient, and I'll say
Uh-huh.
yes. and then my pussy will get so sore, and but there's no time to relax.
There's no time to relax. Exactly. So, what is the biggest personal lesson that the industry has taught you so far?
The biggest personal lesson, I feel like you cannot depend on the company. You have to brand yourself and you have to promote yourself. And you're not just like a porn star or performer. Like you are your brand. So beside of doing porn, you should create your own content. You should post on all your socials. You should interact with the fans. Because at first I will shoot like a lot of company scenes, but then later it kind of dies off and there's always new girls. So then at first when I got into the industry is the most busiest,
Uh-huh.
but then I realized you couldn't just depend on the company scenes. It's like really good exposure for sure, but you are your own brand. So besides shooting for a company, like right now, I still like do my own content on my OnlyFans, and I'm on Sex Panther all day, taking video call and audio call, connecting with fans, and posting on my Twitter and my Instagram daily. So I feel like you are your own brand and you are your own CEO. So instead of depending on the company, you should think of yourself as a brand and work on that every day.
Yeah, and your success is pretty much up to you. And I don't think a lot of people understand how much time is put into our socials. Because like you
Mhm.
said, you're on X, you're on Instagram, you're probably on. I think you're on TikTok too. You're doing Sex Panther, you're doing OnlyFans, you're doing Loyal Fans, you're doing. I mean, everything possible. Chatterbait, Cam. So there's so much work that you got to put into this, right?
Yeah, and then it's like I feel like every performer or content creator, they at some point of their life will get some deletions, like Instagram got deleted, got suspended, and it's like really frustrated and you have to rebuild it. But then you also learn like what to post and what not to post, and then try to be smart the next time. And it's just about like being consistent and treat it like a brand and a business.
Yeah. Have you gotten the ban yet on Instagram?
Yeah, many
Oh my.
times.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah, I think like 4 or 5 times. And before I have like a bigger Instagram page, it's like over 200K.
Uh-huh.
And then it got suspended. And I'm like, the day I saw it got suspended, I have like a heart attack. Like I feel like I lost a baby. And then it's like so sad. And I got depression. And then I feel like all this fan, and it's like every day you use it
Yep.
like multiple time a day. You spend a lot of screen time on Instagram, and now Instagram is gone, and you feel like you couldn't connect with your friends, with your fans, with your coworker, with the world. So it's like really sad for sure to rebuild it.
Yeah, I know the feeling. We lost three Instagram accounts in the last
Oh,
year and a half, and the first
oh,
one,
sorry.
yeah, 250,000 followers, 30 million views in every 30
Oh
days.
my
It
God,
was
that's bad.
I love that account, but it was for TrikePatrol. But I think what happened was Instagram went into our link tree and saw what we were linking to. So you got to be careful with that too. Just because they allow link tree or links in bio doesn't mean that you're not gonna get banned for posting to like OnlyFans or whatever. But you're right. You have to be very careful. But ass cheeks, cleavage gets the clicks, but at the same time, you're risking your account too, right?
Yeah, like you have to be careful. And I feel like the most success is like when people look at your Instagram, they don't see you're a porn star. Like they see, oh, this girl is cute, like
Yeah.
she has personality, she's funny, she's doing little dances, little skit. But it's not like, oh, I see your page. I know you're doing porn. I know you're an adult actress. So that one is like not the good kind. And then I guess some suggestion from my coworkers too. They say, oh, usually the one get the most traction is like people just feel like you're a content creator, you're an influencer.
Uh-huh.
And then later on the road, they found out, damn, she did porn too, you know?
Yeah.
And then she said that's like the better kind. You kind of do it differently. Like on Twitter, you'll have different kind of content. On
Yeah. Yeah.
Instagram, different kind of content. On TikTok, more children friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny how you shared that because we're on our second YouTube channel, and the first one got deleted after a couple years. But I accidentally uploaded a BG scene by accident. I was working too fast. I dragged the wrong file, and oh, there goes a BG, and then right away they took it down. And yeah, so it was my fault. There's nobody else to blame but myself. But you're right. There's certain content that goes here, that goes there. Obviously, the only adult friendly one really is X. So you just gotta be careful. Make sure you're uploading to the right place.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe you upload that on
I
YouTube.
know I couldn't believe it either, but it is what it is, right?
Move too fast.
Yeah, yeah. But so, were you able to get a new Instagram going?
Yeah, so like my new Instagram, I rebuilt it like a year and a half. And then I feel like I try to post like every day, every other day, every few days. And now it has like
Oh, not bad.
130,000 fans. And then it's slowly but surely is rebuilding it and it's getting fans back.
Yeah, yeah. And I noticed you're doing really good on X. I think you have like, is it 300,000 followers on X?
Mhm.
So you're doing really good there.
Because on X, I can post whatever I want
Yeah,
and there's no like restriction. So then I feel like when I post on X, I don't have to think so much and I can post like nude stuff, naked stuff, and the caption and all the link. So on X, I never get deleted before and it's like more consistent for me since 2023. And I find out like I will have like more fans coming up when I have a new scene, and then I can retweet the scene, retweet the picture, retweet the trailer, and then always when a new scene come out, when I retweet it, and I'll get some fans.
yeah, yeah. You're right. I mean, but it's really hard to go viral on X nowadays. It's really hard to grow. I don't know if you've noticed that as well.
I do because I feel like my account is stay on the 300K forever.
Yeah,
And then I know my account is shadow banned because like for all the links and all the adult content. But then I consult an industry friend and then he said he can unshadow ban it, but then I have to delete all the links, all the not safe for work. And from now on, I can only post safe for work and no links. But then I'm like, but my whole account is for not safe for work. My whole account is for my porn career.
yeah,
What if I delete all the naked picture and naked content and all the link and there's nothing to post anymore? But then I feel like early on in 2024, I collab with really big porn star like Violet Myers. And then when she reposts me or when our scene comes out, I get like a lot of fan and then I cross like 100K follower. So I feel like collabing and working with big following porn star and creator helps a lot.
for sure. Yeah, yeah. And especially you said Violet Myers, right? Yeah,
Yeah, so
she's really
we
big.
did like a yeah, we did like a two girl scene. Is one is JOY and one is a girl and oiling each other up. And both of those scenes when she posted or retweet mine, I'll get like so many fans and so many traction, so many views. And it's really great experience working with her. Like she's very nice and down to earth and very professional and she has really great body and personality.
Yeah, you're right. Because I do follow her, and I've seen a lot of her interviews with on various podcasts. I see her content. You're right. She's very down to earth, and she just seems like a really cool person.
Yeah, because when I first got into industry, I still remember maybe I'm like 4 months in, and she DM me on Instagram and asked me if I want to collab next time when I go to LA. And then when I got her DM, I'm like so starstruck and shocked. I'm like, I can't believe I'm so new. And then she asked me if I want to work with her, and it's like I'm so excited. And the next time I went to LA and we scheduled something, and she doesn't make me feel like she is a big star and she has a really big following, but she makes me feel really comfortable. And then she it's like very easy to talk to her and she's very down to earth and she has like great personality. And I just feel like I can talk to her about anything. And she's like a really good mentor because at that time I asked her a lot of porn question and she'll answer me in detail.
Yeah, I think you, especially when you're new to the industry, you need a friend or something to kind of guide you,
Yeah.
and an honest one for sure. But that's really cool that when you were new, you got to meet somebody like Violet that kind of helped you and guided you in the right direction.
Mhm. I really like to shoot new scenes because I feel like I can play different character. And I like to travel, so I like to travel to different places and work. And I like to connect with my fans. I feel like the motivate me going beside money is like the it's very interesting. I feel like I can be an actress, I can play a role, and then I can read the script. There's like certain outfit and certain makeup. I did a scene in Miami like for Chinese New Year in 2024 in February is the I'm the mouth of the month and it's Chinese New Year and then they did like a whole scene of Chinese New Year scenes and we shot like 5 scene and each scene is like all Asian talents. They fly from LA to Miami and then it's like all red and everything. And we did like a parody movie. It's like from everywhere come, everywhere goes, and it's like
Uh-huh.
really awesome. And we dress like the people in the character, the same like purple vest and everything. I like to play a role. I think it's really interesting. Besides performing the sets, like if there's like an interesting role or script,
Uh-huh.
it's like I feel like it makes my day more interesting.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about scenes and what you like, if you could direct your own scene, what would it be like?
I like the scene to be filmed like in a vacation tropical island where there's like beach and sunny, luxurious villa and just like a lot of chemistry, a lot of sexy sex, like more natural. And it's like when people thought, I'm going to go to a tropical island and have amazing sex, I want my scene to look like that.
Well, I think no matter what scene you shoot, it's going to be hot, especially with you in it.
Thank you.
So, just a couple more questions. Um, this has been a great interview, and I'm having a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure all of our listeners are going to enjoy this as well. So, what's one of the craziest DMs that you have received from a fan or a hater, either or?
I do receive a lot of DM like they want to marry me without knowing my real name or my real personality, my age, any detail about me. They just want to marry me or they want to fly me to Dubai or some country.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like most of them are fake, but like for people just like messaging random girls online, it takes a lot of balls and courage.
Well, I mean, if it's a fake account and and it's not your real picture, I mean, you have nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Thank you for sharing. So, do you want to share some more links where all of our listeners can find your beautiful content?
You can find me on my link me, and my link me is link.me/SukiSingXX. And I have my OnlyFans is onlyfan.com/SukiSingXX. My Twitter, my X is x.com/SukiSingXX. And my Sex Panther is sexpanther.com/SukiSing. Yes. And my
Oh,
Instagram is Suki X Sing with two N. So it's spelled SUKIXSINN.
all right, everyone. You guys heard it. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and just overall check out Suki sends beautiful content. I will be sharing some of these links in the upcoming X post and in the Trike Patrol member section. Suki, I want to thank you for spending the evening with me. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you did too.
Thank you for having me. I have a lot of fun answering your question. It's all really good questions.
Yes, yes, it was a lot of fun. Well, Suki, again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.